City parking. It's a hell for those who choose to live in urban areas.
But in Philadelphia, the eating shit in public capital of America, if you're not keeping up with parking rules, they'll move your car for you. Isn't that great? It's called courtesy towing, and Philadelphians love it.
My car was moved from a legal parking spot to a illegal parking spot as what they call a courtesy tow. I have a parking permit for the street parking, and there wasn't a temporary no parking sign put up within a couple days, and I was out of town. So it was then towed to an illegal parking spot by the city, and then it was towed down to the PPA impound lot, which is where we are, and then moved to the auction lot because it was about to be auctioned off.
So you parked in a legal spot with a legal permit.
Correct.
And eventually your car was in the impound lot.
Correct.
Did you park shitty? Just be honest.
No.
Gary, forget the
I am a
cameras.
very legal parker.
Be very careful where you park your car. You're gonna get ticketed.
Let me just side with big government for a sec. I hear a lot of people bitching about the tow truck man. I've been towed once or twice.
But I know I parked it legally. There's courtesy towing, which is for weather, for events, and typically they're supposed to put up no parking signs.
Okay.
It happened less than 12 hours after I had parked there. When I got back to my car, it wasn't there. I'd called the PPA a couple times, not helpful. Finally just called the police, who then was able to tell me, based on your license plate, it's at 15th and Washington.
This is called a courtesy tow?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. That's nice, no?
I mean,
Okay, so
it would be if they parked my car legally. So we're walking up to 15th and Washington, there's my car, and it's parked in the median, like in the turn lane, which...
Weird.
Yeah. See the 4 tickets on it.
Oh, there's 4 tickets on it.
4 tickets on it. They're
They
Friday.
courtesy towed your car to a different
illegal
location,
spot.
to an illegal spot, and then you start to acquire tickets from that illegal spot.
The one common factor in these stories? The PPA, or Philadelphia Parking Authority. But why was this beloved governmental agency courtesy towing its residents in the first place?
It's very profitable, and everybody knows that. I waited about an hour and a half to get in, and then had to pay $964.
What?
Yeah. They have a tow fee, the ticket fees, and then the impound lot daily storage fee. And it's a money-making machine.
All right, well, how bad could a couple extra fines be, especially since the PPA helps fund cash-strapped schools in Philly? Well, it turns out they haven't been honoring their agreement with the city, withholding close to $78 million because of alleged financial mismanagement.
The money is not going to the schools.
One group holding the parking authority accountable is the Pay Up PPA Coalition. I met with organizer Rochelle Nicole Solomon in one of Philadelphia's historic green spaces.
The mission of Pay Up PPA is to have the Philadelphia Parking Authority be accountable, be transparent, and to have a specific amount of recurring funding every year to the school district of Philadelphia.
So in Philadelphia, the parking authority's leftover revenue goes to the education system?
Yes, $45 million a year estimate to the school district of Philadelphia from the on-street parking, but the money is not going to the schools, which means one of 2 things, or maybe both. 1, they were lying, or 2, that the leadership, both the director and the board, are grossly incompetent.
In your opinion, is getting ticketed or towed by the PPA a rite of passage for Philadelphia residents?
I don't know about a rite of passage, but probably everybody can check that off their list. I mean, I've been towed, my husband's been towed, we all get tickets. I mean, it's part of life.
There goes one right there.
That's one of our guys right now, getting a ticket as we speak. Good luck trying to fight that. Anyway, back to the interview.
What can Philadelphians do to combat some of the corruption of the PPA other than throw batteries or riot on Broad Street?
I think there's some room in between those 2 things, right? I think they need to ask questions. Show up at the parking authority board meeting and say, pay up, PPA.
It was time for the PPA to pay up. So I did what any good citizen would. I went into the PPA unsolicited with a camera and microphone.
How you doing? You probably know who I am, but I'm Michael Kosta with The Daily Show, and I just wanted to talk to somebody on camera about the PPA's courtesy tow policy.
So we're gonna have to ask you to step back over,
Okay.
and we can't have this interview.
Okay, so I'm being asked to leave?
Yep.
Okay, but do you mind if I use your toilet? I got a bus about to leave the station.
Leave the property.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to talk to you, but I got courtesy towed out of there.
So there you have it, Philadelphians. The PPA is screwing you and your public schools over. The good news is, I'm a New Yorker. I don't have to give a shit about any of this.
Son of a bitch. What the is this?
$175. This city and the PPA.